I'm Paul, and this is Ray.
Good day.
And we are.
Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
We are. Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
And we are. Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are. Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are the Alconauts.
And this week, guess what? It's our 1 year anniversary.
Can you freaking believe it? I did this shit for a year.
Yeah, it's I'm glad you guys are still watching. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna lament on the past year that has been. We're gonna talk about the best moments, the worst moments, and the funniest moments. Before we do that, Ray, give us the tale of the tape.
Alrighty. So this week we've got banana bread beer from Eagle Brewing in the UK.
I'm actually excited to see if this actually tastes like banana bread. So why don't we crack these babies open? Because as always,
This dude's thirsty.
I hear it's an appealing beer brewed with bananas.
wow. Wow.
So that was the worst moment ever.
Oh my god,
I smell
It's so
freaking
weird.
bananas.
I smell banana bread.
It totally smells like banana bread.
It's
Oh my God.
super
I don't want to
bananas.
taste it now.
Oh my
I don't want to
God.
be disappointed.
It smells so good. I love banana bread.
It's dark too, like really dark.
It's got an amber ale look to it.
It's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
cheers, guys.
Cheers. Let's get into her.
Let's get into her.
It.
Sorry.
Into
sorry.
it. Let's cheers. Let's get into it.
Cheers. Let's get into it.
It tastes like banana bread. It tastes like beer. What's going on? I can't say that I ever had thought that I need to taste beer that tastes like banana bread. I need to try this, but that first taste was delicious.
This has totally freaked me right out. My grandmother made the best banana bread. My mom's got that recipe. It's awesome. Yeah, this is. Wow, I'm shook. Freaking banana bread beer.
Is that a good thing?
I'm liking this. Yeah.
The aftertaste is definitely a banana bread. It's a vanilla flavor going down my throat. Not very carbonated. It's I would say an average carbonation.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes really good. I'm actually quite surprised. I did not think, and as I'm speaking, I'm wafting banana bread out of my breath, which is very pleasant. This is good. It's
It is good.
I'm pleasantly surprised right now. I loved it.
Yeah, I was expecting overly spiced, just unnatural flavoring, but
Yeah, the seasons more than the banana.
yeah, it's freaking banana bread though.
It is. It is.
Liquid banana bread.
Liquid banana bread. As we mentioned earlier in the show, we're going to talk about some of our best moments, our worst moments, and our funniest moments. And let's start off with our best moments. Ray, best moments doing the Alconauts.
Had to be episode 1. We were going to shoot it as a pilot, have a look at it, see what's going to happen. Ended up airing it anyways, whatever. Baltica 7 was the beer. It's got this funky pull tab. Paul opens his, I pull mine, the tab rips off, the beer's not open.
That was awesome.
What a great start. Honestly, we should have probably just shut the whole thing down right then and there, but here we are. Yeah, and that my favorite moment, because that's what started the whole thing, and we just kept going.
Jackie, best moments.
One of my favorite things is when I started out as a fan of the show, but I thought I'd check it out, and I turned out I really enjoyed it. I loved watching it. I loved the dynamics between the boys. I don't really like them, just I don't want their heads to get too big. But yeah, I loved the incorporation of being able to start commenting on things and eventually getting involved with the show and being here invited back most weeks, except for the week they class it up, apparently.
Well,
That's why my invitation got lost in the mail, apparently, that week, you know.
Oh, there was no invitation sent. Just letting you know.
Great, you lied and told me it got lost in the mail.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
It really has been a great journey. One of my favorite moments really was having our first guest. And that was Morgan from Cold Break Brewery. That someone would be crazy enough to say yes to our invitation to be on our show. I think we were like 5 episodes in?
Something like that, yeah. It was
5 episodes in. And you know what? They had a great beer. I believe it was a
Krispy Kreme ale.
It was a delicious beer. And Morgan was just so fantastic. He gave us the lay of the land. And that really started off our journey and gave us confidence to really do this. So, in future, we are definitely looking for, doing things bigger and better and, expanding on our experiences in the last year. It's just been fantastic. What would you say was your worst?
I mean, aside from, surprise, drinking that freaking cocky rooster with Mark Andrews, there's been times where we've filmed, we've put time in, we've put effort in, we've done stuff, and then somebody loses the footage.
Yeah.
Go to the phone, go to upload it, and oh shit, didn't push play, or oh crap, forgot to clear the memory on the phone, or things happen. Technology is wonderful when it works. But yeah, there have been those oh shit moments where we've spent hours investing on things and only to find out that there's nothing.
Ooh, fun fact. The very first episode that I filmed with the Alconauts was one of those set episodes. We did the episode in the afternoon and then realized we did it virtually because it was still amidst some of the lockdown procedures. And after finishing the episode, found out that it wasn't recording the entire time. Yeah, so you know what?
Somebody forgot to push play and record.
But you know what? Honestly, I suggest for anybody who's about to do something public that they've never done before, whether YouTube or actually in front of people, do a dry run. I'm sure I was better the second time than it was the first. I'm just going to throw that out there. Stop. They asked me to come back. I couldn't have been that bad.
Well,
no, she was that bad. She just makes us look good.
I'm going to say, in terms of biggest disappointments or unfavorite moments on the show, we've actually had opportunities where we're filming and there's copyrightable music playing in the background unbeknownst to us. But for some reason, YouTube picks it up.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We've had a couple of instances where that happened. We actually tried to do a deck episode. Deck, D-E-C-K, not what you might think I said. It was a horrible beer.
It was awful.
It was just a terrible beer. And I'm pretty sure the beer expired.
Yep.
But it was just absolutely horrible. And we could not air the episode because there was songs playing at the neighbor's house while these young ladies were having a pool party. We might have been distracted. I might have been distracted. And with that being said, let's have a couple more sips. It's actually going down pretty fast.
You jumped ahead of me.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying this drink. So
Yeah.
let's have a couple more sips and let's see what we think about this.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Cheers all.
And cheers all.
Cheers.
Jackie, start us off.
I'm still really liking this. There's a little bit of carbonation in there still, so I'm feeling it, but it's not overwhelming. It's nothing that I can't handle. So far, I'm liking it still. I would definitely drink this again.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. I'm still really weirded out by this. Like, it's banana bread. Like, it is liquid banana bread.
Beer
Banana bread. Oh, that's brilliant. Beer nana bread.
Oh, Ray's got ideas going through his head.
Yeah, no, I'm still really enjoying this. There's no on the fence at all. It's good.
I gotta say, I was a disbeliever. I didn't think this was a thing. I just got it because it looked like a really cool can. It still tastes great. I'm still getting the hints of the banana bread. I'm just really enjoying this. How many of these I can have? I don't know. There's a slight sweetness to it, which is almost like a Cornish sweetness.
Do you
I like this.
Cornish, like from the Isle of Corn?
No, Cornish as in corn.
Maize.
Cornholio. Let's move on to our year that has been. And let's go with some of the funniest moments in our show.
Give us off, Paul.
If we go to our Halloween episode, there's only one outcome I wanted, which was for Ray to chug that god horrible Caesar, because I know that Ray hated it. It was just a great episode of pain for these two lovely individuals, and it brought so much joy to me.
It sucked, but I ponied up and I did it.
You did. I actually thought you would have.
You crushed it.
I thought you would have tapped out, but you did not. And you know what?
Nope.
Kudos to you for doing that. Oh,
That's a virtual fist bump.
oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
An air fist bump.
Missed it.
So, contrary to what people might think, I thought it was extremely funny that after I had a lovely experience with beer coming out of my nose, that Paul had to watch it over and over as he did the editing. So while that was my worst moment, it was also my funniest.
Oh, it is.
Because
Oh
fuck
God.
you all.
God. It was bad. Like honestly.
Oh, I'm sure it was delightful. It didn't feel good. I think my sinuses burned for a few days. Yeah, it was not good.
It was bad for me to watch it because I honestly thought that came out of your mouth,
Yeah.
and to know that came out of your nose was horrendous.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, I just want to hurl now. You're ruining.
bad.
You're ruining this beer.
If you ever feel bubbles come up your throat and you're like, oh, let's cover my mouth so it doesn't come out, it will find a way out.
Yeah, for funniest moments had to be when we hosted the ladies from the Queen's Guard pub. Making that cocktail was a blast.
Oh.
It was a fun episode. We had some technical challenges. They were absolute rock stars, troopers.
And that was a two take.
Yeah, that took 2 takes as well. That
That's
was
like 2 separate day
yeah,
takes.
yeah, 2 totally separate days. It was an interesting one. It's still our most watched episode. If you get a chance, jump back and watch it. Yeah.
Like those two were like Justine and Michelle are fun ladies.
Yeah.
And they really made the episode.
Absolutely.
But that pandemic punch, just making that thing,
Yep.
was a lot of fun. Like I can't think of any woman that would be as fun than those two ladies that were on the show.
Yeah.
Justine and Michelle.
You know, we've been
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey.
I'm a goddess, not a woman.
Hey Jackie.
We'd be remiss if we didn't, shout out to everybody who's been on our show, everybody who supports what we do. We've had some amazing folks. I mean, Jeff Rowe down at Taps, Jeff Rowe down at Jeff Rowe's Barbecue, Eric at Taps, Andy from Revive the Rose,
Chris and James from
Chris and
Comic
James.
Con.
Lock Street Brewing, they're incredible.
Oh, absolutely.
Morgan from Cold Break.
Eileen from Kaiser House.
Yeah, we're so lucky. I mean,
Riley Michaels,
Yeah,
Christy Hales from Liquid Fire Radio. We've had some amazing guests on, like fucking Beard Out Podcast.
yeah, those guys are killing it too.
Oh my God, they are just totally killing it. Like they have a great podcast. You gotta check them out. Joe
from Beer Trivia.
Beer Facts Trivia.
Beer Facts Trivia.
Joe,
yeah.
like, oh my God, like that guy can chug. Like we've had some amazing guests in the last year, and it has been an amazing experience. I wouldn't have traded it for anything this past year.
Nope.
It was a lot of fun.
No.
And you know what? And we picked up a friend. Jackie was a fan, and you know what? We had the opportunity to bring her on, and she did such a great job. And I know we kind of bust her chops once in a while, but honestly, she's so organized. She brings us a whole bunch of facts, and she really brings a different level to the show. Jackie, honestly, you are a part of the Alconauts. You're still an intern and still replaceable.
Send your resumes too.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. It's been a fantastic journey. I love all the free beers. That's why I'm here.
Here for the beer.
Here for the beers.
Right. You guys getting there?
Well,
We're good to go?
she's totally jacking us.
Oh no!
She's totally jacking us. Let me see your beer. Let me see your beer. Look, this is her beer compared to.
Well,
Whoa.
Oh my god! Like honestly, Jackie.
that's fine. I'm still gonna be
I'm
there.
just the baby bear. Yeah, you will.
Let's do this. It's our 1 year anniversary. Ray, explain the rules, but I want bravado. I want you to sound like the guy who does, let's get ready to rumble. Announce this as it should be because it is our 1 year anniversary.
Let's do this.
Coming to our studio on Sunday! Beer chugging mania! We're gonna throw these back in 3, 2, 1, go! When I say go, we go! Throw them down your holes on Sunday! Ready?
It is Thursday, but nonetheless.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Even with your jacking, you are defeated.
I am.
Let's find out what we think about this banana bread beer. Jackie, start us off.
I absolutely love the beer. I absolutely love that we're having this for a special holiday for us, a special celebration, because it is very delicious, like a dessert. So I'm a big fan. To be honest, I would 1000% drink this again. So 4.5.
I really wanted to hate this. I was really expecting it to be awful, but I really like it. It's so good. It's super smooth. It doesn't taste fake. It tastes real. I honestly wish I could give it a 4.75, but that doesn't work on our scale. I can't give it a 5, so I've got to give it a 4.5.
You know what? Grandma might have gotten run over by a reindeer, but she did make the best banana bread beer ever. God, Eagle Brewery, you blew our minds. This is insane. Like, this shouldn't be possible. This does taste like banana bread. I am burping banana bread. I am enjoying this beer. I can have more of this.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I can absolutely have more of this.
I'm going to go tomorrow and try and find more of this. I got to put this in my fridge.
I gotta say, I am so putting this in my fridge.
Yes.
I'm so, drinking this again. I have to say, I'm giving this a 4.5 as well. You have cleaned the slate.
Woo!
I don't think we've
that's the first time we've been equally 4.5 across the board.
Yeah.
We've all been enjoying.
Eagle Brewery out of the UK, you done your job. And with that being said, you know what? What an amazing year this has been.
It has.
What a great trip. I've had such a great time with you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting us. We got bigger things we want to do. We want to be at breweries. We want to travel across the province, into the States. You tell us where you want us to be. We will be there. Happy anniversary, Jackie. Happy anniversary, Ray. This has been freaking awesome. Drinking beer for an entire year and sharing it with you guys has been a lot of fun.
Oh, and coming soon, the Alconauts drinking game. Every time Paul says, and that being said, you take a shot.
Awesome. And with that being said, I am Paul.
I'm Ray.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are the Alconauts.
Cheers all.
Take care.